So pretty much everyone's gonna have one question.
Derek, your audio's good?
Probably.
All right, check 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
All right. Hold on for a second, I'm still trying to reach my peoples. All right, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. You still could have used that, you know?
Why doesn't it have the right
Oh,
for this? It wouldn't have.
hey, all right, I am up. You see it? All righty, I'm about to dial into IFB. I'm gonna zoom out tight, so, Amari, come here real quick. All right, I'll let you know.
I can see.
Thanks, appreciate you, man.
Like a 2-minute warning.
All right.
So he's putting on his jacket and he's about to come down.
All right, so that's considered my 2-minute warning?
Yep.
All right, thanks a lot.
No problem.
So where is that for right now?
It's on the front. I mean, go downhill.
I mean, it's just because I love, you know, be able to do that pitch on the website and stuff.
Yes, Cole. Putting on his jacket and he's coming down. President and Chief of Security?
Yeah.
Yeah. President and Chief of Security.
First I'll ask him.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'll ask him. That's the We'll be with you folks in just a moment.
Thank you.
I don't know yet. Depends on, so I still need to be, just listening to what they say, that'll be right.
Stay if you're gonna stay. If you're gonna stay, go upstairs.
Okay?
So
Just
that way
listen.
y'all can watch from it.
Yeah. I just, right.
I think we're gonna hit MLK and get ready for the town.
Oh, okay, that sounds great, thank you.
All right. Welcome, everyone. My name is Amari Allen, and I'm with the Strategic Communications and Marketing team. First, I would like to say thank you all for being here. And this is the first official press conference regarding the tragedy that took place this past weekend. And now it's my time to introduce the 13th President, Alexander Conyers, and Vice President of Finance and Administration, Dr. Gerald Smalls.
Thank you, Amari. Good afternoon. First and foremost, my heart goes out to the victims of this weekend's tragic events, their families, and everyone affected. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire campus community, we extend our deepest sympathies to the family of the young woman who lost her life. Our thoughts and prayers are with the Butler family. While the young woman, Ms. Butler, was not an SC State student, this tragedy has deeply affected our students and will helping them work through the trauma. The second shooting victim was also not a student here at South Carolina State University. We continue to pray for his full and speedy recovery and for his family. The one individual arrested so far by SLED for presenting and possessing a firearm is also not a student at South Carolina State. Because this remains an active investigation, I cannot comment on the incident details or the investigative process. We continue to cooperate fully with SLED as investigators work to bring those responsible to justice. My family and I remained on campus throughout the weekend. As I walked around on Sunday and spoke with students, I was impressed by their strength and their resiliency in the wake of these tragic circumstances. Last evening, several members of the university administrative staff conducted an online town hall for parents and alumni to discuss campus safety and address their concerns. Well over 1,300 participants were on that call. This morning, I met with faculty and staff for the same purpose. And in just a few moments, I will meet with our great students in a forum organized by our Student Government Association and their president, Ms. Tucker. During homecoming, more than 200 law enforcement officers and security personnel from agencies across the state were on site. These law enforcement personnel worked for more than 2 months to institute safety measures designed to protect students, employees, and visitors to our campus. Despite these coordinated efforts, people intent on disregarding all laws and human life chose to open fire on our campus. Over the last 3 years, South Carolina State University has made significant investments to enhance campus safety. We have installed hundreds of surveillance cameras across the academic, residential, and outdoor areas, increased the number of sworn officers and security personnel, added a gun-sniffing dog, and expanded light and access control systems. All of these measures continue to remain in place. I want to ensure students, parents, and families that the safety of our campus community remains my highest priority. We continually review and improve our security operations in partnership with SLED, local law enforcement, and other professional security experts. We also recognize that this incident has taken an emotional toll on many members of the Bulldog family. Counseling and support services are available to students throughout the Counseling and Self-Development Center and to employees through the Employee Assistance Program. We will continue taking every step necessary to protect our students, employees, and visitors to South Carolina State University. We will ensure that this campus remains a safe, caring environment where learning and growth can thrive. Thank you.
The president will
security as far as the lack of officers at Eugene, and more specifically with 200 officers being there, was there a plan to have them specifically at the dorms in this moment, or was that not discussed?
No, the 200 officers was spread throughout the entire campus, from each gate all across the campus. So again, the 200 officers were stationed throughout the entire campus.
One follow-up question I have. There were 5 guns recovered from the visitors on the tailgate lot or throughout campus prior to that shooting. Is there any commentary as far as that's concerned?
We're still going through that. We're still looking for all of the details on that, working with our local law enforcement experts on that.
And sir, can you clarify the 2 locations where the shootings actually occurred? I know you can't get to specifics with the investigation, but can you clarify exactly where the shootings happened?
One was in the vicinity of Eugenie Suites. The other was in the vicinity of Poplar Hall.
President Conyers, one follow-up question for me, as it pertains to the Chief of Public Safety's comments last month before the General Assembly about the need for more officers on campus, and then following this situation, how do we plan to kind of address that as he went before the state legislature asking those questions?
Sure. The comments made last month by Chief Johnson pertain to the daily challenges that nearly every law enforcement agency experienced. This weekend was not the case. This weekend brought in over 200 officers from across all agencies across the state. So while every department is challenged, this weekend the incident this weekend did not play into that because we had more than sufficient officers throughout the campus.
Moving forward,
Hi, I'm Martha Rose Brown, the Times and Democrat.
Yes, ma'am.
I was on the call, or the town hall that you had last night, and you mentioned that there are some improvements that will be made, including putting a substation at Eugenie Suites. Would you talk about that a little bit, please?
Sure, yes, ma'am. In reviewing the incidents on the campus for the past decade or so, I've come to the conclusion that, we have most of our major incidents happen in the vicinity of Eugenie Suites, and that's because it's a 750-bed sprawling complex. There has been talk for a while before my arrival to placing a substation in the vicinity of Eugenie Suites. I walked the grounds on yesterday with key personnel. I found a location that would suffice without bringing in a kiosk. It will be a hard office, a hard location, and we expect to have a substation or community service office in the immediate vicinity of Eugenie Suites within the next 30 days.
Thank you. Will class be back in session tomorrow? What words, if it is, what words can you give, especially families or parents that are listening?
I will meet with the students momentarily. Depends on that session with our students, and I'll speak with our students' leaders and my provost, Dr. Evans, and we will make an assessment at that time after meeting with the students on whether or not we will conduct classes tomorrow. Their mental health, their well-being is our #1 priority. We know at some point in time we must try to get back to some normalcy, but with that being in mind, we will continue to assess the situation.
We have time for one more question over here. Thank you.
How can the alumni network community, what kind of support can you ask from them at this time?
We just ask for the alumni community to continue to pray for those affected, to continue to work with the university to acquire additional resources that may be needed. Those are the things that we're asking for alums at this time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I was just gonna ask how.
The press conference has concluded. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.